talk about your phrase that life is one big gratitude test, and that at any moment in time, I always repeat this all the time, life is happening for you, not to you. And this kind of goes back to your phrase of growth comes in a package that you that you don't like. But explain your thoughts on that.
I mean, life is always happening for you. I mean, anything else is victim mindset. If you go straight into stuff's happening to you, you're habitually creating your subconscious into believing you're a victim. And there's no real way of you to push forward and win because this stuff's out of your control. Oh, that's happening to me. No, it's happening for you. If that asshole came up and cut you off on the freeway, well, that's happening for you to make you more patient, to better off pass that patience on to your wife and kids. However you have to look at it, which you have to see the silver lining in every negative event. I mean, I would be a fool to not see that prison time happened for me to get me where I'm at today. So for every massive event that's just filled with adversity, there's a seed planted for the equivalent virtue. And the point is the most impossible times of my life is what brought me but just created the greatest, my assets, my greatest assets, which were the ability to endure. I mean, we don't get nothing from pleasureful times. We don't. We just enjoy pleasurable times. That's it. Just enjoy them and you move past them. But the painful times, the times of adversity, and when stuff's not going our way, this is where we're actually taught shit. This is where time slows down and the day drags on, and you really get to sit and reflect. I mean, like I say, like my only problems out here now is when I'm rude to someone. If I'm rude to someone, it just massively deters my conscience and my focus. And I have to sit there and just relearn that lesson. And like I like to say all the time is we continually learn the lesson until we finally learn the lesson. And how many fucking times do we have to hit rock bottom? I mean, I know motherfuckers who hit rock bottom every weekend and say they're going to change. Like, so the point is I'll facilitate a motherfucker with rock bottom. I'll tell them how fucking stupid they are and how dumb it is and why they can't pull off what they're supposed to pull off. Routinely, people will come to hit for my services and they'll be like, I'm a single father. And like, I can't afford that. I'm like, there's plenty of single fathers that can afford 10 times that. Why are you victimizing yourself? Why are they different than you? And they're like, well, what? I'm like, I got out of prison with $200. And through the process, I'm telling you, created what I have today. Why the fuck can't you? And I'm definitely compassionate for everyone going through this shit. But after the coronavirus and lockdown, losing jobs and shit, I'm massively compassionate. It fucking sucks for them. But when shit sucks, you have the chance to really step the fuck up and make changes or bitch the fuck out. And that's what it comes down to in the pen too. When shit gets real bad, there's no more coffee. When you only got those 3 trays coming in, when you still got to get up, nobody's going to see if you're getting up or not. Who are you? Do you still get up when no one's watching? And the point I'm always at battle within with these weaknesses and these things that nobody's really seeing. They've been victims for so long, they don't even hear their victim bullshit. So when they sit down on a coaching call with me, I'm pulling it right to the forefront. Bam, no, we don't think that way. Boom, boom, pulling it out. They're seeing it. They're seeing that they think and talk that way, and we're expelling it.
All right, you mentioned the lockdown. Talk to me about what you're seeing out there and how people are reacting. I know there's some people are looking for the influenza, but you called it the affluenza. And some of your videos, you go hardcore, man. You're like, yelling at people, calling us baby girl. Like, what do you see, Wes?
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is just what are you comparing shit to? Like, what are you comparing life to that this is so difficult? I mean, it's definitely not eating bonbons on the couch watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The point is your diet food ain't shit. Some kid is starving to death. You're telling me your 2,300 calories or 2,000 calories I have to make you have the body of your dreams is fucking difficult? No, your perspective's flawed. You have affluenza. You're so fucking comfortable, and you don't realize that comfort is the enemy of progression. You don't see it. So I have to show you that you're fucking tripping. And the fact is that man who's never getting out of prison, he wishes he had any job or any freedom. He just does. He washes dishes for 14 cents an hour with more gratitude in his heart and more inner peace than you motherfuckers have out here. And the point is that's okay. Society conditioned us. The system out here has failed us in that aspect. But we know we have to create that deeper internal spirit to overcome that. We have to attach more passion to every small act. Every small act, by attaching more passion to it, by attaching a deeper meaning, then we become habitually someone in our mind who finds meaning in everything. There's people who are so deep, they can find intense meaning in the coolest shit. Like, I didn't have cold water for 10 years. There's no ice cubes. When you get out of prison, you're like, fucking ice cubes. That's the difference. You guys could sit in this nice ass place and still shit on the one thing that's wrong. Like, oh, but I'm going to be late on this bill. Why are you just magnifying the one thing when you have 99 great things going for you? I had a bitch the other day, a 46-year-old baby boy, get overdrafted on his account and act like it was the end of the world. It's like, do you hear yourself? First off, why didn't you have overdraft protection on that account? What are you doing at 46? And people need to hear this shit. They're getting themselves in the mode that they're getting themselves in the situation that they're in. And as soon as we quit blaming people, victimizing ourselves by taking the control away from us, then we'll be in control. Just when we turn ourselves into a victim, we're saying we're not in control. When we say life happens for us, we put ourselves in complete control of everything. And that's what you need to structure in your mind. Even in prison, they weren't taking my freedom. I was creating someone that was impervious to pain. I was creating someone that was never gonna quit. They gave me all the power I could ever need. They put me in solitude. Thank you. They put me in, they starved me. Thank you. I was forced this time to do these crazy workouts. Awesome. Thank you. The best part about that is, what was that? That put me in direct alignment to finding my true self, because we know religions since the dawn of time have done that. Long treks, isolation, fasting. That's how you come within. So how could we ever say that hard times don't teach us who the fuck we are to build ourselves, to come closer to what's coming down from above?